You're listening to a News OK podcast.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to the News OK Comics Podcast, hosted at Planet46.com. I'm Matt Price. This is Kyle Roberts, just called back from injured reserve. Kyle, what happened, man?
Yeah, let's just say Texans take football a little bit too seriously. Yeah, no, basically, we were just playing football with the youth group, and this was an accident. This kid ran straight into me, his forehead just right into my head and my, I guess, my face. But it's not fun by any means. 17 stitches, black eye, 3 chipped teeth. Pretty horrific, actually.
So just it goes to show you be careful. But there is some good news from you working out.
Yeah. Actually, at a Pubco, I guess you could literally say I get paid for playing basketball. So, not as much as Kevin Durant, but enough to buy Iron Man 2 on Blu-ray. So I got that for free today.
All right, and that armor on the front of the Blu-ray there. Mm-hmm. I talked to the Marvel Studios president this week. There's an article in Weekend Look, and he talked about that was like what they felt like was really the showcase armor of this piece. It was the suitcase armor. He talked some more about filming of Iron Man 2, so check that article out in this weekend's Weekend Look.
Very cool.
Let's see, what do we know this week? What do we know? Star Wars. This is not really your wheelhouse, but
but it's going to be in 3D, which is pretty awesome.
Yeah, Star Wars coming in 3D, starting with The Phantom Menace in 2012. They're going to put it into 3D, and then they'll release them. I don't know exactly if they're a year apart or what, but it's going to start in 2012 with The Phantom Menace. I don't know if Jar Jar in 3D will be any more palatable than he is in 2D.
Yeah.
Or 1.
She-Ra turns 25.
That's right.
Got an anniversary coming up.
I have a kid that loves this show, and it was a He-Man spinoff from Masters of the Universe, and she protected Etheria from Hordak. And I talked to Melindy Britt, who was the voice of She-Ra. She talked about how she became the inspirational 1980s heroine.
Sweet. And then Christopher Nolan confirms he is on board to direct Batman 3.
That's right. I don't think anybody didn't think this was going to happen, but he hadn't officially announced that. He told Empire Magazine, yes, at this point you can say that I am going to direct it. All right, let's look at the review file.
All right, Captain America Patriot, 2 of 4.
That's right, we're following Jeff Mace, who became Captain America after Steve Rogers and then after another guy. So he was a reporter, he became a hero known as the Patriot, and then eventually stepped in to fill Captain America's shoes. And this follows his adventures in the, I guess at this point we're still late 1940s.
Yeah.
And then we're going to do the 2 for Captain America. Kind of interesting 2 Captain America books we're going to talk about.
Yeah.
Neither one features Steve Rogers as Captain America.
Right.
It's Jeff Mace here, and then, of course, the former Bucky Barnes is Captain America here. This is the finale, sort of the whole showdown with Zemo on Zemo's Island. Really pretty fantastic issue. Edward Baker Jackson Geis is, I guess Butch Geis is what he goes by nowadays, is the artist. And really good stuff. You got Steve Rogers in it, Black Widow, but mostly this is just about Bucky Barnes learning to live with his past.
Sweet. And back to World War II era.
That's right.
Time Bomb.
This actually came out a couple weeks ago, but our friends at Radical encouraged us to check this out. And we looked at the first issue, Jimmy Palmiotti with Justin Gray, and of course the great Paul Gulacy as the artist. Time-traveling group is back in World War II Berlin trying to stop an accident that happens in the future involving some of Hitler's leftover weaponry, sort of a gene bomb type thing. So this is the crew that's back in World War II is trying to get in there and into Berlin and stop this from being completed. So really good stuff, very action-packed, and definitely for mature readers.
This is $5 though. Would you say, I mean, it's got a thick cover. Would you say it's worth $5, or would you say wait till the series comes out?
Well, I mean, there's some people are always going to want to wait for the trade on things, but it is, I think, I didn't count the pages, but I think it feels twice as thick as a regular comic.
Okay.
So if a regular comic's $4, you get twice as much for $5. That seems pretty reasonable.
Yeah, and I mean, it's not, like I said, this is insanely thick. This is not, you're not going to just rip this easily.
Very cool. So, I liked them all. I'm going to go with Cap 610 as my pick. Awesome. All right. So, guys, stick around next week, and we are going to have an announcement of a really, really cool giveaway. So you're definitely going to want to watch the show next week.
Probably the best thing we've ever given away. Actually, for sure, the best thing we've ever given away.
Yeah, I mean, we had some great giveaways, but this is probably the top one. So you'll definitely want to tune in next week. So for Kyle Roberts, I am Matt Price. Thanks for watching.
Sweet.
What do you think? Did we sound like we knew what we were talking about?
Yeah, well, we got through it, and I didn't burst any stitches, so.
That was really what you were going for?
Yeah.